Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 78 Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. I do have my little nitpicks with this figure, but all in all, this figure is really good. So let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But of course, before we take a look at the figure, it's always nice to take a quick look at the packaging. So you can see me. Hey, hello there! You can see me in the reflection. So you have a nice image there of Sideswipe number 78, Sideswipe Studio Series from Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers logo, Generations logo, Takara Tomy, Hasbro, 8+. And you have the Shanghai Pursuit logo, not logo, the Shanghai Pursuit backdrop right there, which is pretty cool. And you have the Deluxe Class right there, Studio Series number 78. And you have the obligatory product shots. Oh yeah, this side, you have a nice, beautiful image of Mr. Sideswipe, Autobot logo, right there. And there you go. And they have big screen inspired. You have his robot mode, his vehicle mode, and officially licensed product. And you have your bio, which says, Sideswipe is light on his wheels as he pursues sideways, complementing his own handiwork after he slices the Decepticon in half. Ooh, I feel bad for Sideways. 19 steps, and I don't know what the parent's word is. Or what's that all about? I don't know. And I guess you can scan a QR code. I guess? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the packaging itself. And here we have Sideswipe fully transformed into his vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode looks really good. I really like the vehicle mode for this figure. Now, my one problem with this vehicle mode is that this section right here, it doesn't want to sit flush. This side wants to sit flush, but this side doesn't want to sit flush. You can see a gap right in there, and that really bugs me with this vehicle mode, but oh well, it is what it is. And nice translucent windows, nice clear windows, so I do quite like that. And I don't know why people are still complaining about the clear plastic. I don't know. I'm not complaining about it. What's the point? So anyway, got a nice silver rims. So at least on this version, the rims are painted silver, which is pretty cool. And the Corvette logo is nicely painted. Got the black and the red right there, which is pretty cool. I do quite like that. A little bit of gunmetal gray paint on the front there. And yeah, a lot of silver paint on this guy, and it looks gorgeous in my opinion. Yeah, it looks really gorgeous. And you have the visible head right there, and yeah, you can see how the transformation works. So yeah, now this is definitely a redeco remold, like a heavy remold of the Dark of the Moon version of Studio Series Sideswipe. So yeah, we'll get down to comparisons in a little bit. So yeah, if you're wondering what accessories he comes with, the arm blades are stored right here to complete the vehicle mode, and the guns are stored right here, just like in the Dark of the Moon version. So yeah, there we go. So that is the accessories. So yeah, of course, the front wheels they don't really roll freely, but the back wheels they do roll freely. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately the front wheels don't really roll that freely. So yeah, so he more slides than rolls on smooth surfaces, but oh well, it is what it is. So right, okay, so let us bring in a few size comparisons. And of course, the first comparison we're going to talk about is the Dark of the Moon Sideswipe right here. So yeah, you can see that the car modes are pretty similar, but you know, on this version of Sideswipe, he does have these vents. These vent thingies. Yeah, both Sideswipe have the Corvette logos painted, which is really nice. And what else is different? This whole entire section right here, this is definitely different. This is new on the Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. The Dark of the Moon Sideswipe, he only has the spoiler, and you know, yeah, he's literally, you know, a convertible. So yeah, but yeah. But these cars are really gorgeous. I love the silver paint on them. The one thing that this version does better is that the rims are painted. That's the one thing it does better. So, but this one does come together nice and solidly. You know, everything sits flush a little bit better. So in terms of that, this one is definitely better. But overall, though, I think this guy has the shinier silver paint. I do quite like the silver paint on this guy a little bit better. So, but yeah. But which Sideswipe do you think is better? Do you think this one's better, or do you think this one's better? I don't know. I don't know. If you like convertibles, then you're probably gonna go with this guy. But if you don't like convertibles and you want to stick with the Revenge of the Fallen look, you can go for this guy. So, yeah. So it's either, you know, either one you get a good Sideswipe. So, okay. So let's move on. And here we have the Studio Series 78 Sideswipe compared with the rest of the Revenge of the Fallen Autobots. Whoops! Forgot one boy. I forgot one dude. Anyway, there's Wheelie. Wheelie. There we go. Hey! Stand. There we go. There you have there you have Sideswipe with the rest of the Autobots right there. So you have the RC Sisters, Little Wheelie, Ratchet, Ironhide, Jetfire, Optimus Prime, Jolt, and the Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, and they look really good together. I really like these figures. Unfortunately, Wheelie is not transformable, but oh well, it is what it is. But you know, since Core Class is on the horizon, who's to say that we will get a Core Class Revenge of the Fallen Wheelie that actually transforms? Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we will get a Core Class Wheelie in the Studio Series line, or not? I don't know. Because that would be great. That would be great if we get a Core Class Wheelie that looks very screen accurate and is transformable. So it doesn't have to be scale accurate, but it has to be transformable. It has to look good. So yeah, but I don't know. You let me know down in the comments what you think about getting a Core Class Revenge of the Fallen Wheelie, because we definitely need a new Wheelie that actually transforms. So I don't know. But as of now, these Autobots definitely look really good together. And yeah, I'm hoping that Hasbro would do Skids and Mudflap in both of their ice cream truck form and their individual Chevy alt forms. Chevy alt forms. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I hope Hasbro does that. I hope Hasbro does those two characters, because those are the only other Autobots that we need to finish the Autobot cast from Revenge of the Fallen. Otherwise, we're done. So yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons. Okay, I think we are pretty much done with the vehicle mode itself. So it's time to transform Sideswipe into his robot mode, and it should be a pretty easy transformation. So you want to unpeg the arm blades first. And I know, parts forming, boo-hoo, I don't care. So, anyway, you just take this and just unplug the guns, put them off to the side, and there we go. Just flip out his hands, Now, bear in mind, some of the joints on this figure is actually quite loose, so yeah, he does have a little bit of mold degradation. Anyway, you want to untap the legs right here, and just free them up, and just bring all this down, split all that, bring this down, and just bring all this around, just like so, like this heel spur. Why is it loose? I don't know, but there we go. We got one leg all done. The same thing on your side. Just bring this down and bring this around, just like so, and there you have both legs all done and ready. And some of the leg joints are quite loose as well. So anyway, so there we go. We got the legs all done. So now, raise up the camera a little bit more. You can see what I'm doing. There we go. There he is. Now he's all weird. But anyway, you want to bring all this down this section right here. Whoops. Just bring all this down. And not sure if I can do this. Hold on. Make sure it's freed. There we go. Bring all this down and just clip into place. There we go. And just bring this forward. Like so. Just bring all this forward, just like that, like so, and there we go. And you can take this little panel right here and flip this around, just like that, and just whoops, the hand just flipped in by itself. Anyway, just bring the arms up, and just bring this arm up like so, and I think we're almost done here. So now we can take this section right here, just bring this up like that, and just feed all this through like so, and then can bring all this down. Bring all that down, just like so. Anyway, I think we're almost done. We're almost done. We just need to situate the backpack right here, which I'm not entirely sure on how to do. Okay, there we go. There you have that. So there you go. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. So let's bring this up a little bit more. Bring that up a little bit more. I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So there you have Mr. Sideswipe fully transformed into his robots mode. And yeah, he definitely does look really good in his robot mode. And yeah, I definitely do prefer the this robot mode over the Dark of the Moon version, because I think this one looks so much better, because there's definitely more silver paint on this robot mode than the Dark of the Moon version. So yeah, I definitely like this one better. Yeah, I definitely do like this one better. Of course, the backpack, sometimes it can be really hard to maneuver around, but okay, it is what it is. But still, you know, he still looks pretty good. So let's get in closer. Just gonna take a look at that head sculpt, and that is a gorgeous looking head sculpt. I love the head sculpt on this guy. Really cool, nice and screen accurate. Nice zero paint, blue for the eyes, and metal gray paint for the face. Yeah, it looks great. It looks great in my opinion. You can see the chest is nicely painted all around, with the Corvette logo painted all around as well. So that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. I kind of wish the thighs and the hips were nice and silver, but oh well, this is what it is. He still has the silver toes, at least he has that, and nice silver paint on the forearms as well. So that's pretty cool. That's nice. So he definitely has more silver paint on, you know, on him. He definitely has more silver paint than the Dark of the Moon version. So, but you know, the Dark of the Moon version is not bad, but I just think this one's better in terms of the paint. So yeah, but really well done figure in my opinion. But you know, some joints are quite loose, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not complaining about it. So now, of course, he has a bigger backpack compared to the Dark of the Moon version. But oh well, it is what it is. I don't care about a backpack. The backpacks don't bother me. So yeah, I'm not complaining. But anyway, so yeah. So articulation wise in robot mode, the head I believe is on a ball joint. Yeah, he can rotate a full 360. He can look up a little bit. Can't really look down. The arms, they can't rotate a full 360 because these pieces are in their way, so they can raise up only that far. They can move back only that far. He does have a bicep swivel, which is really nice. He does have an elbow joint, about 90 degrees of bend, and the hands can move inward due to transformation. He does have a waist swivel, which is really nice, and the legs can move up that far, can move back only that far, and the legs can move out only that far. And he does have a thigh swivel, which is quite stiff on mine. You do have a knee joint with those working pistons, which is pretty cool. So you have like about under 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and you do have this joint right here due to transformation. And you don't really have ankle tilts, but you can break the foot like that if you really want to. So yeah, this heel spur is like really freaking loose. I don't know why, but well, it is what it is. You do have some mold degradations on this figure, but it is what it is. So yeah, all in all though, I still really like this guy. I still really like this figure. I think he's really good. He's definitely better than the original Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe. I can say that. So yeah, definitely better. Definitely leaps and bounds better than the original Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe, in my opinion anyway, because this one looks so much more screen accurate. So now, of course, you can do something with his weapons. You can put the guns into his hands if you really wish to, but you know, Sideswipe always uses his swords. He doesn't really use guns at all. He does use his guns, but barely. He barely uses his guns in the movie. But he does use his guns in Dark of the Moon. But anyway, so now there are slots inside right here, so you can actually store the guns right in there. Just use those tabs and just tab it into the slot right in there. There we go. and take this and just put that on, just like so. And now I can bring the whole backpack down, and there we go. There's everything is sitting nice and flush, and the guns are stored in very nicely. And of course, you can store the swords. You can use these tabs to tab the swords, like with these. I think you can see the notches right here. So you could, if you really want to, you can just take these and just store them right underneath these doors right here. So that's pretty cool. But I want to display my Sideswipe holding his swords, you know, using his arm blades, because he's good. He's really good. So just tab them in to his hands, just like so. And the one thing I really liked about this is that the arm blades do stay more secure on this version of Sideswipe, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, he can definitely slice some Decepticons up. So once I get once Hasbro does a Studio Series Deluxe class sideways, then you know we can recreate the scene where Sideswipe was gonna cut sideways in half. So that would be pretty cool. So, but yeah, really well done figure in my opinion. Nice articulation. Of course, he definitely could have benefited in some more ankle tilts, but oh well, it is what it is. He still looks really good. He's still a fun figure. So yeah, really well done. So okay, so let's move on to some size comparisons. First off, here we have the Studio Series 78 Sideswipe compared with the Dark of the Moon Studio Series Sideswipe. And yeah, in terms of the paint, in terms of the coloration, I definitely prefer this Sideswipe. I think he looks better. He looks way better, and the dark thighs and the dark hips. I definitely like that. I definitely like this one better. You know, with the darker hips and the darker thighs, and because this one looks too bright to me anyway. But yeah, this one definitely looks so much better in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Dark Moon version is better, or do you think the Revenge of the Fallen version is better? What do you think? Do let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, really much so. Yeah, because you know, hey, we're in a community. We want to hear each other's thoughts on a figure. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Sideswipe comparison. So let us bring in the other Revenge of the Fallen Autobots for the final group comparison. And speaking of which, here we have these Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Sideswipe compared with the rest of the Revenge of the Fallen Autobots from the Studio Series line. You have the RC Sisters, you have Little Wheelie, Jolt, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Prime, Ironhide, and the Jetfire, and they look really good together. I really like these Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Autobots. I think they really look good together. They all are fun figures to mess with, you know, to me anyway, because I can transform them back and forth with no issue. So yeah, all of them are really good figures. They're really great figures in my opinion. So kudos to Hasbro. So Hasbro, if you're listening, please make a Schism after that. Please. Those are the only other two Autobots we need to finish the Autobot cast from Revenge of the Fallen. Please, anyway. So there you go. That is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the trend. Let's try that again. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series number 78 Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. And yeah, I really like this figure. I think it's a really well done figure. The robot mode looks good. The vehicle mode looks gorgeous in my opinion. Although, you know, I do have that one little issue where that section couldn't stay flush, but it is what it is. Yeah, nice paint all around. The dark parts would have used a little bit more paint here and there to break it up, but oh well, it is what it is. He still looks way better than the Dark of the Moon Sideswipe in my opinion, with the darker colors and the more silver paint. And yeah, it definitely looks a whole lot better in my opinion. The transformation works. It's nice and easy. It's smooth. I encountered no issues with the transformation, so yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, no issues. Everything works nice and smoothly, so yeah. I mean, that's just me. I mean, but the way I handle this is like, you know, I mean, I've transformed the Dark Moon Sideswipe back and forth, and I already know how to transform this guy because it's the same thing. But yeah, I really like the remolded parts for the vehicle mode. I think it looks so much better than the Dark Moon Sideswipe version. So yeah, I really like this guy. So if you really want a Revenge of the Fallen version of Sideswipe, this is the one for you, because I think this one is the best mainline movieverse Deluxe class Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe that we've ever gotten. So, in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, some of the joints are really loose, like the ankle tilts. The heel spurs. That's really loose, but it is what it is. Once you plant him down, it doesn't go anywhere. So, yeah. So I got no issues with that. So, yeah. Overall, I think this guy deserves a good 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, really well done figure. Definitely could have used a little bit more paint here and there. Definitely could have used the ankle tilts, to benefit his articulation. But oh well, it is what it is. He's still a really well done, fun figure, in my opinion. Definitely a fun figure to mess with. I'm definitely pleased with this figure. So yeah. Alright, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So now, I did get this guy from a shop called One Toy at MCourt Mall. That is that's the mall name, MCourt Mall, and the shop is called One Toy. I did get this guy from there, and I forgot to mention this when I reviewed the Cyberverse Deluxe Class Soundwave. I also got the Soundwave from the One Toy shop, so same shop. So I got these two figures from One Toy. So that is where I got this figure. But if you really want this figure, he's definitely in stores in the US, like in Walmarts and Targets. Go check those stores right now. And then just don't hesitate and buy him, because he's really dang good. So yeah, dang, he's good. So yeah. So I think that's it. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Transformers Studio Series Reviews playlist for any reviews you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Studio Series number 78 Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out. Yay!